I am glad to welcome you to the GB Cars Problems channel. Today, we are diving into the Renault Zoe from its first generation, spanning 2012 to 2019. This compact electric hatchback was one of the pioneers in affordable EV motoring here in the United Kingdom, offering a zero-emission drive that's perfect for city commutes. With its sleek design and nimble handling, it quickly became a favorite for eco-conscious drivers looking to ditch petrol pumps. However, like any groundbreaking vehicle, the Zoe has its share of teething troubles that potential buyers should know about. One of the most talked about issues is the battery lease system, which was common in early models sold in the UK. Instead of owning the battery outright, many owners had to pay a monthly fee to Renault, which could add up to around £100 per month depending on mileage, leading to unexpected long-term costs. This lease arrangement was designed to keep the initial purchase price low, often starting from about £8,000 for a used example today. But it frustrated many when batteries needed replacement or when owners wanted to sell the car, as the lease had to be transferred. Some drivers reported disputes with Renault over lease terms, especially if the battery degraded faster than expected in colder UK winters. Moving on to motor failures, another prevalent problem in these early Zoes. The electric motor, while efficient and providing instant torque, has been known to overheat or fail prematurely, particularly in models before 2015. Owners have described sudden power loss on motorways, which can be alarming and costly to fix, with repairs potentially exceeding £2,000 at a specialist garage. Renault did issue recalls and software updates to address some motor issues, but not all vehicles were affected equally. High-mileage examples, say those clocking over 50,000 miles, seem more prone to these failures. If you're considering one, always check the service history for any motor-related work. Battery degradation is another weak spot worth mentioning for this generation. The 22 kWh battery in base models could lose capacity over time, reducing the real-world range from the advertised 130 miles to as low as 80 in harsh conditions. UK drivers in rural areas often complain about this, especially with our variable weather impacting efficiency. On the positive side, the Zoe's battery technology was ahead of its time, offering quick charging via the Chameleon system, which adapts to different power sources. This made it convenient for home or public charging points across Britain. Many owners praise its low running costs, with electricity bills far cheaper than fuel for equivalent petrol cars. Charging port problems have cropped up too, with some Zoes experiencing faults in the Type 2 connector. Corrosion or loose connections can prevent charging, leading to stranded vehicles. Replacement parts aren't exorbitantly priced, around £200, but the inconvenience is a real downside for daily commuters. The interior build quality isn't always top-notch in these early models. Dashboard rattles and creaky plastics are common complaints, especially on bumpy UK roads like those in the countryside. While it's not a deal-breaker, it detracts from the otherwise modern cabin with its touchscreen infotainment. That said, the Zoe shines in urban environments, where its compact size makes parking a breeze in tight London streets. The regenerative braking system is smooth and helps extend range, which is a boon for stop-start traffic. Owners often highlight the quiet, vibration-free ride as a major plus over traditional engines. Suspension issues occasionally arise, with worn bushes or struts, leading to a bouncy feel over potholes. In the UK's often neglected B-roads, this can make longer journeys uncomfortable. Repairs are straightforward, costing about £300, but it's something to inspect during a test drive. Electronics glitches such as faulty sat-nav or climate control have been reported by a fair number of owners. These can stem from software bugs that Renault has patched over the years. A quick dealer visit usually sorts it, often under warranty for original buyers. Despite these niggles, the Zoe's eco-credentials are impressive, qualifying for low-emission zones in cities like Manchester or Bristol without extra fees. Its acceleration from 0 to 60 in about 13 seconds feels peppy for city driving. Fuel savings can amount to hundreds of pounds annually compared to a similar petrol hatchback. Brake wear seems accelerated in some Zoes due to the regenerative system putting extra strain on components. Pads and discs might need replacing every 20,000 miles, costing around £400. Regular maintenance is key to avoiding bigger bills down the line. The air conditioning compressor is another potential failure point, especially in hotter summers, leading to inefficient cooling. Replacement can set you back £500 or more. However, when working, it provides a comfortable cabin, even in stuffy traffic. Visibility is generally good, thanks to the large windows and slim pillars, which is a safety plus on busy UK motorways. The reversing camera in higher trims aids parking immensely. Overall, it's a practical choice for families or solo drivers needing an everyday runabout. Tire wear can be uneven due to the Zoe's front-wheel drive setup and battery weight distribution. Owners recommend rotating tires every 6,000 miles to prolong life. Good quality rubber from brands like Michelin can make a noticeable difference in handling and noise. The infotainment system, while innovative, sometimes lags or freezes, frustrating tech-savvy users. Updates are available, but not all owners bother, leading to persistent issues. On the upside, Bluetooth connectivity is reliable for hands-free calls. Insurance costs for the Zoe are reasonable, often around £300 annually for an average driver in the UK, thanks to its low theft risk. Repair costs, however, can be higher due to specialized EV parts. It's worth shopping around for quotes before buying. Range anxiety is a common gripe, particularly for those outside major cities without easy access to charging infrastructure. The official range drops in winter, sometimes to under 100 miles. Planning trips carefully is essential for longer journeys. Yet, for short commutes, the Zoe excels, with many owners reporting zero breakdowns in daily use. Its low center of gravity from the underfloor battery makes it fun to drive on twisty roads. The lack of engine noise adds to a serene driving experience. Warranty claims for battery issues have been hit or miss, with some owners praising Renault's support and others feeling let down. An 8-year battery warranty covers degradation below 70% capacity. Always verify if it's still active on a used model. The exterior paint quality holds up well against UK weather, resisting chips and fading better than some rivals. Resale values have stabilized around £5,000 to £10,000 for well-maintained examples. It's a solid investment for green-minded buyers. Heater failures and cold snaps can leave you shivering, as the electric system draws heavily on the battery. Repairs might cost £250. Bundling up or using seat heaters as a workaround helps in a pinch. In terms of safety, the Zoe earned a 5-star Euro NCAP rating, with features like stability control standard. Airbags and ABS provide peace of mind. It's a reassuring choice for new drivers or families. Door lock mechanisms occasionally stick, especially in damp conditions common in Britain. A bit of lubricant or a mechanic's touch usually fixes it for under £100. It's a minor annoyance, rather than a major flaw. The Zoe's Eco mode optimizes energy use effectively, extending range on longer drives. Many appreciate the customizable driving modes for different scenarios. It's a thoughtful touch that enhances usability. Headlight bulbs burn out faster than average, possibly due to the always-on daytime running lights. Replacements are cheap, about £20, and easy to fit yourself. Visibility at night remains excellent once sorted. Cargo space is adequate for a Super Mini, swallowing weekly shops or weekend luggage with ease. The split folding rear seats add flexibility. It's practical for urban lifestyles, without sacrificing too much. Wind noise at higher speeds can intrude on motorways, as the aerodynamic design isn't perfect. It's not deafening, but earplugs or louder music help. The overall refinement is still better than many petrol equivalents. Battery cooling systems in early models weren't as efficient, leading to reduced performance in heat waves. Upgrades in later years improved this. Checking the model year is advisable. The steering is light and responsive, making city maneuvers effortless. Parking sensors in most trims prevent scrapes. It's a joy for navigating congested areas like central London. Software updates can sometimes introduce new bugs, like erratic battery percentage readings. Dealer fixes are free if under warranty. Staying current keeps things running smoothly. Fuel efficiency, or rather energy efficiency, is a highlight, with costs as low as £2 per 100 miles on home charging. Public chargers vary, but off-peak rates keep it affordable. It's a money saver in the long run. Rust isn't a big issue, thanks to good underbody protection against salty UK roads. Regular washes help maintain the finish. Longevity is promising with proper care. The community of Zoe owners in the UK is active, sharing tips on forums and social media. This support network is invaluable for troubleshooting. It's like having an extended family of fellow EV enthusiasts. In conclusion, the first-generation Renault Zoe is a pioneering electric car with undeniable charm for city dwellers seeking low-cost green motoring. Its common faults like battery lease hassles and motor failures can be off-putting, but with careful buying opt for post-2015 models with full history, you'll enjoy its perks like quiet drives and savings on fuel. This automotive masterpiece suits budget-conscious urban commuters or eco-warriors in the UK who stick to short trips and have home charging. but it's less ideal for long-distance travelers or those wary of EV maintenance quirks. And if you own this automotive masterpiece, please describe the problems you encountered while driving it. Perhaps your review will help viewers when choosing a car. That's all I have for now. Thank you all very much for your attention. I'd be very grateful if you subscribe to the channel. See you soon.